When I die and they lay me to rest, gonna go to the place that's the best. When I lay me down to die, going up to the spirit in the sky. Going up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm going when I die. And when I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Never been a sinner, never sinned. I got a friend in Jesus. So you know that when I die, he's gonna set me up with the spirit in the sky. Oh, set me up with the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm going when I die. When I die and they lay me to rest, I'm gonna go to the place that's the best. Gonna go to the place that's the best. Gonna go to the place that's the best. Hello, folks, and welcome to the Silver 5150 channel. And I've got a special treat for you today. Guess what, guys? He's finally here, the G-Man. Haven't done a show with the G-Man since the Buffalo show back last year. But we're here with him today, and we've got some things from his stack. All right? Now, the G-Man's a good friend of mine. I've known him for about 20 years. All right? And we used to work together for the same institution. And then, as a contractor, he was very gracious, and he let me do some part-time work for him, and I made really good money doing prevailing wage work with him and regular work with him and stuff. He always had good work for me. I always worked out for him. I messed up some things, but he kept me on board anyway. And made a lot of money, and he helped me stack a lot of metal, hiring me to do stuff. And he's been a contractor now for probably about 45 years. An expert in his line of work, and just an all-around good guy. Full disclosure here, a few years ago, my living situation changed, and he was again there to my rescue, giving me the opportunity to relocate and live with him and his very nice home. So we are roommates, so to speak. He's the landlord, and I'm the tenant, and he never lets me forget that every single day. But anyway, he's a great friend of mine. He's done a lot in life. He's got a great family and stuff, and he is fairly new to the stacking community, but I gotta tell you guys, he has not held back. In the last couple of years, he has really, really packed on the metal, and he's kind of been going at the same breakneck speed I've been going at. And if you guys have been watching these pieces I'm showing you right now from his collection, we'll talk about these in a bit. He's stacked quite a variety of stuff. So without further ado, and without any more introduction needed, it is me and the G-Man. G-Man, say hi. How you doing today?
Hello, hello.
All right. And so we've known each other for a long time, right?
Yep.
All right. So do you recall when it first was that you actually became interested in silver, or you noticed silver as an investment?
Well, you gave me a Superman round.
Mm-hmm.
And
I remember that.
A while back, and I didn't think much of it. But then my wife died about a year and a half ago, and she had a can. She was a little bit of a hoarder. Didn't let go of anything. She had a can under the bed for 20 years that we were married, and it was probably 20 years before that, of coins. And one day I was trying to clean up everything. One night I took it out, put it on my desk, and a couple days later I went through it, and they had Morgans, Peace Dollars, Kennedy's, Franklin's, Mercury Diamonds.
Wow, really?
All kind. You knew that. I showed you all that stuff. Anyway, he's got a short memory. Then I started asking Kelly about that, and that got me going on it. So I'm all in.
All right. That is good to hear. And so nowadays, are you thinking about buying a little bit more?
If I have extra cash, I will.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So, we've got here part of the stuff from your collection now. What is your fascination with this line of stacking? You have a close relationship with the Lord, or what's going on here?
Yeah, I believe I'm saved, and this is a way of when I give these away.
Oh, you give these away?
I give these away. One lady I was visiting the other day, I asked her if she was raised religious, and she said no, but I put them all out there, and she knew the Lord's Prayer one, so I gave her the Lord's Prayer one.
Excellent.
So it's a way of witnessing or opening people's eyes a little bit. Maybe,
Testify a little bit, and yeah.
Make them think.
No doubt about it. And these are not cheap, by the way. These come with a heavy premium. Even when spot price, I remember spot price was $27. I mean, spot price was $14. These ran about $25 to $27. And you've given quite a few of these away, in fact.
Yep, still do. My daughter has one of everything.
Now, what about your pastor? Didn't you give your pastor a little something?
Yeah, just a 10-ounce bar. That's where he cleaned the temple out.
Oh yeah, Jesus clears the temple.
Yeah.
Now that's I think Silver Bullet, Silver Shield. Yeah, and Chris Duane at Greatest Truth Never Told, he says that you're bad for buying the Queen's stuff, but we buy his stuff too, so he needs to give us a break. But no, that's excellent, man. You gave your pastor 10 ounces. You've given away quite a bit of silver. I've given away quite a bit of silver, and I tell you, it feels good to give, doesn't it?
Yep. The more you give, the more you receive.
No doubt about it. By the way, did you know that today is Passover Eve in Argentina and in Jerusalem?
No way.
Yeah.
So we got a Bethlehem coin here and a Noah's Ark coin here.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, this is the Armenian coin, the Noah's Ark coin, which everybody kind of loves. Let's go ahead and get that in the right position. I think that's where the dove is supposed to be. Yep, we got it in the right position. And these Armenian mint coins, man, I tell you, they're such a surprise because when they hit the screen there and they're up for purchase, they don't have a high premium to them. It's only after a couple of years old, man, the premium goes sky high. I saw one on AppMex today. It was a 2013, and they wanted $40 for it. Yeah, so 2013. Now, I picked up a bunch of 2015s last year that were kind of random year, but they came in as 2015s, and I got those for $17 because spot price was 14. But, that's the joy of stacking right there. The G-Man, guys, he has been very fortunate in that he started, seriously stacking around a time that the spot price was in the 14s and 15s, mostly in the 14s. So he made that count. Like I was talking about last night, how when these spot prices get low and the premiums are low, you really can't hold back. I blew up my credit cards, my friends' credit cards, got loans, anything I could do to get as much silver as I could. And G-Man, he spent every spare penny he had. But he's got a lot of financial commitments and obligations too. What's up?
On the crosses, I was going to make a necklace out of them, and I had a sterling silver chain. I took it down to jewelers, and they said the chain was too light for a half ounce of silver.
Wow!
So maybe I'll do it at some time.
So you need a heavy duty chain, though, huh?
Heavy duty chain because of the weight.
I'm thinking maybe if you could have someone solder like a kind of bigger loop on the top, you know what I mean? And then you can get a bigger chain. That would probably do it.
They wanted $70 to laser weld a silver loop on the top.
Oh, man. Okay. And you talk about $20-some for this. How much was a half ounce crosses? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Yeah. So we'll probably say like $10, $15. And by all in cost should be close to $100 by the time it was done. I got to tell you, man, these are some beautiful pieces. Now, this right here, this nativity scene, where'd you get this?
You probably gave it to me.
I did. It was Christmas, and I had these nativity scenes. And if you guys are watching some of my earlier videos, you'll see I had some of these around the holidays that I was showcasing and telling you a little bit about. Just random rounds from JM Bullion back when we were raiding the random round bin. Remember those big orders we used to put together?
Oh, yeah.
We hit them up for 1,000 random rounds.
Yeah.
Me, you, and a friend at the...
UPS was coming here every day.
Man, I tell you, and that's it. Not holding back on silver. Because why? Silver is the Lord's money. God has sacrificed quite a bit for us. For those of you that are not necessarily in that camp, okay, I get it. But I'm very much in that camp. And, this guy, he gave up a lot for me so that I could live and I could be free and I could be home with him when the time comes. And he's also given us his money to use here on earth. And this is why I have such a hard time with the Federal Reserve and some of the shenanigans they pull in, because they don't produce money. They produce notes, they produce currency, and the currency is not rooted in anything real. It is just, printed on a screen and thrown out there to get political favors done and to keep bad banks afloat and to keep us from realizing our fortune. I've had a lot of struggles this week trying not to be upset with the value they've ripped away from us, the opportunity to benefit from our prudence. Stacking is not an easy thing to do. You do it at a sacrifice. And, there's a lot of things we haven't done we wanted to do, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I think about all the trips to Vegas we could have took and all the fun things we could have did now.
Cruises.
I know.
No way now.
A cruise, that's like a 1 ounce gold eagle. if you wanted to cruise in a balcony room, to Alaska for 7 days, that's like a Gold Eagle. So if you bought a Gold Eagle, or now it would be 110 Silver Eagles. You could have gone on a cruise, but everybody's on lockdown now, so it doesn't really matter. Well, guys, we're going to keep this short and sweet and stuff. I'm going to have an update for you in the morning, but I just really want to appreciate the G-Man come and spend some time with us. You guys show some love, and we will have him on here for some other things too. But I'm just really, really grateful that he shared his stack with us. These rounds are mostly from APMEX. Is that correct?
APMEX, I believe so.
Yeah. So a lot of these are from APMEX. In fact, probably all of them are.
Yeah.
This bar, yep, I would think is from APMEX, even though it has a blank backing. And this bar here is designed, of course, for you to add something to it. If you want an engraved, a gift.
And I did engrave one to my daughter.
You did? Yeah. Okay, great. And so she's in the group now. She's in the club now.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's the thing, guys, and this is another thing too. The journey is not just to stack metal, but it's also to build a community, to create other stackers. Now, I can't say that I created G-Man as a stacker because his exposure to silver was before, I gave him that Superman, the Royal Canadian Mint Superman. But, he had the inclination in him, and I just helped him get bit by the bug. And once he was bit by the bug, he's created, gosh, how many stackers you've created now?
Probably quite a few.
Yeah, quite a few. And so we've both done that. And you guys out there know what I'm talking about because, Fred Garr and Florida Stacker and Honky Savage, all you great YouTubers out there, you guys, I know you've done your bit to grow the community and stuff. And one day when we start the first National Stackers Bank, hey, we're all going to be part of that. I look forward to that, or at least getting together for a big party in Vegas. You know me. I want to do that. So we're all in, man. Hey, all in, right? Vegas, all in, right? All right, Silver5150 here, saying, like, share, subscribe. And the G-Man appreciates you spending some time with us, and he was good enough to let us look at a lot of his.
This guy's got a good voice, doesn't he?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you got a good voice.
I do. I try to share. And that's what I'm saying. God gives a gift. God gives a gift. If you have gifts out there and you're not using them, it is a terrible waste. Because again, He sacrificed a lot for us. To go out and to make the world a better place. He didn't give us the gifts that He gave us to keep for ourselves. You're supposed to share them with your fellow man. We're going to have plenty of opportunity to share with our fellow man here in the days to come because we know if we've been prudent, we've been paying attention. You people out there that are stackers, you have been keeping watch, okay? And the events that are coming our way, and there are going to be some people that are not as strong as you are, and you're going to have to be strong for them, all right? And so we use our gifts to uplift each other. We use our gifts to help each other, entertain each other, keep each other positive and happy. And that is the benefit, not any kind of wealth you would get from, say, stacking. That is a secondary benefit. So keep on stacking. And me and the G-Man, we're certainly going to keep on stacking. I'm going to see if I can get them in on order next week. And we will catch you guys next time. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. See you in the morning.